Hello everyone, and we're back in video number 2. We're going to finish up testing your understanding part 1 for chapter 5. We just finished number 3, so now we're on to paragraph number 4 here. And it reads, nearly everyone has heard the term wiki, but exactly what is this strange sounding thing? It is a website specially designed to allow visitors to fill in missing information and correct inaccuracies. Wiki comes from the Hawaiian word for fast, which describes the simplicity of editing and publishing through wiki software. Wikis support collaborative writing in which there isn't a single expert author, but rather a community of interested people that builds knowledge over time. Perhaps the most famous example is Wikipedia, an online encyclopedia written and edited by anyone who wants to contribute. It has millions of entries in more than 20 languages. So here in this paragraph we have special print, and they're repeating that word over and over again, so yes, we know that our topic is wiki. So our implied main idea has to have that in there. So here we have letter A. Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia that is written and edited by anyone who wants to contribute, and it has millions of entries in more than 20 languages. That's great, but that's not exactly our overall topic in this paragraph. That was just an example in that paragraph, so that won't work. Letter B. Nearly everyone has heard the term wiki, but exactly what is this strange thing? Okay, we've got wiki, our topic, but remember, our main idea has to be a statement. This is a question, so that can't work. Letter C. A wiki is a website specially designed to allow visitors to fill in missing information and correct inaccuracies. That's close. That is close. That's got our topic and a definition of it. Let's see what letter D is. Wiki comes from the Hawaiian word for fast, which describes the simplicity of editing and publishing through wiki software. Okay? So that's okay too, but the best bet is letter C. This is our definition and explanation of what a wiki is. So letter C for number 4. All right, finally number 5. Some children are more pro-social than others, but why is this so? Part of the explanation is their parenting and their environment. Children voluntarily engage in activities intended to help others because they have pro-social parents who model the behavior. The parents also show affection and follow positive discipline strategies. Another reason is siblings, peers, and teachers who model and reinforce pro-social behavior. Finally, traditional cultures in which people live in extended family groups and share work seem to instill pro-social values more than cultures that stress individual achievement. So here we're being told that our topic is pro-social behavior in children. So we got to make sure our main idea has that. So A, some children are more pro-social than others, but why is this so? Again, it doesn't have our topic and it ends in a question and not a statement, so that can't be it. Letter B. There are several reasons some children are more pro-social than others. Okay, we're talking about pro-social behavior in children. Maybe that could work. Letter C. Children voluntarily engage in activities intended to help others because they have pro-social parents. This doesn't really have our topic in it, so this doesn't really work. And then letter D, siblings, peers, and teachers often model and reinforce pro-social behavior. So nope, that doesn't really talk about what our whole topic is. So it's the letter B. There are several reasons some children are more pro-social than others, and then the rest of that paragraph would explain that. Alright, so let's now flip over to chapter 5, the checkpoint exercise. It's the green one in our book. And this, that we don't have any options, they don't tell us what the topic is, so we're having to figure that out all out on our own. Number 1. Veins are thin-walled tubes divided into many separate chambers by vein valves. Excessive stretching occurs if veins are overfilled with blood. For example, if a person stands in one place for a long time, leg veins can't drain properly and blood pools in them. As the vein expands, vein valves become distended and fail to function. These two mechanisms cause varicose veins. The veins begin to bulge and become visible on the skin's surface. So here we're looking for our topic, and there is some special print. Here we have italics, and this is what everything is leading up to this term, varicose veins. So that is what our topic is. So our main point has to main idea sentence has to have that topic in there, and then our most important point. Okay? So if we take a look at what they're saying here, they're kind of explaining, defining what varicose veins is. They're talking about excessive stretching occurs if veins are overfilled with blood, blood pools in them, they become distended, and they fail to function. So here we can write our own sentence defining varicose veins. So varicose veins occur when veins are overfilled with blood and the valves fail to function. Okay? So that could be a good main idea sentence for this whole paragraph. Okay, so it's got our topic and then the most important points about that topic from the paragraph. Number 2, in hundreds and perhaps thousands of cases, police have used GPS, global positioning system, technology to catch killers, car thieves, drug dealers, sexual predators, burglars, and robbers, often without obtaining a warrant or court order. Does the covert use of GPS technology to track suspects violate the Fourth Amendment rights of protection against unreasonable searches and seizures? Should the government be required to obtain a search warrant by showing probable cause for connecting a cell phone user to a criminal activity? Existing laws do not provide clear or uniform guidelines. Some jurisdictions allow law enforcement agencies to track the location of cell phone users without search warrants, others do not. Okay, so our topic, we got to kind of be specific here about what we're talking about, okay? Yes, we're talking about GPS with cell phones, but who is dealing with that? We're talking about law enforcement agencies. So our topic here is law enforcement agencies' use of GPS to track the location of cell phone users. Okay, so that's kind of a big phrase for our topic, but we want to make sure that our main idea has our full topic in there. So what is it that we're saying about that? Okay, so that was kind of an explanation of the first part of this paragraph. But then what does this last part of the paragraph deal with? It's dealing with existing law. Some jurisdictions allow it and some do not. So here we can talk about existing laws do not provide clear or uniform guidelines regarding law enforcement agencies using GPS to track the location of cell phone users. Okay, so here we got our topic in there, and then the most important part we're talking about with existing laws. Number 3, cliques are small groups of between 2 and 12 individuals. The average is about 5 or 6, generally of the same sex and of course the same age. A clique can be defined by common activities or simply by friendship. The importance of it, whatever its basis, is that it provides the main social context in which adolescents interact with one another. It is the social setting in which adolescents hang out, talk to each other, and form close friendships. The members feel they know each other well and appreciate each other more than people outside the clique do. Alright, so what are we talking about? We're talking about cliques. Here we have some special print, and that word gets repeated several times throughout. So we're talking about cliques, and what do we want to say about cliques? We're defining them, okay? We actually have a sentence in here that defines them really well. But for the topic, they put it. They use one of our pronouns. So we got to replace that. So we want to say the importance of cliques, whatever its basis, is that it provides the main social context in which adolescents interact with each other. Okay? So that's how we would fix that, and that would be our implied main idea for number 3. Alright, I'm going to finish in this video here, and then in the last video we're going to finish up checkpoint for chapter 5 with number 4 and number 5.